Hi, it's Jo here from Rhythm and Tunes Piano School. Just finishing up my week here in the studio, and thought I would just pop in and give a little bit of a wrap up of what's been going on, and just share a little bit about one of my very many favourite lessons to teach. So I've got many lessons that I love teaching, but this one just popped into my mind over the last day or so, and I thought it would just be really interesting to go through a little bit about that. So I can see there's a few of you there. Just comment, say hi, let me know that you can hear me all right, because that's always a good thing if you can hear. So I hope you've all had a really great week. Some really positive things coming out of the national, the COVID crisis. So it looks like a few things are opening up again. So so that feels really good. And so if anybody is there and you can hear me, just please comment, say hi, let me know. So, thank you, Chet. How are you going? You all right? Excellent. All right, so have you ever heard of the expression "can't see for looking"? I don't know wherever it originated, but I'm sure you've had a similar experience to me, whereby if you've got children, or even perhaps a spouse, and you send them in to look for something, and they come out and they say, no, not there, can't find it. And you send them back in to have another look, and they come back out and say, it's not there, no, can't find it anywhere. And then you go in and it's sitting right there under your nose on the end of the bed, and they've been in 2 or 3 times and they can't see for looking. And so it's kind of, I think, a similar experience when students are, when students are reading music note to note to note, which is the way that I was trained to read music. I learnt that this particular black dot on this line was a C, and this particular black dot in this space was an F, and I had to learn all of the different positions on the piano and how they were symbolized on the music. And so that was a lot of information to absorb, and it took me nearly 10 years to be able to read it accurately and in time, and it was a fairly slow, laborious process. So when I discovered this particular program, what really struck me was the fact that I could start to see chunks of information on the music score, as opposed to just looking at individual notes. And so one example, I guess, is chords. So chords is just one of very many tools that we learn to process and understand in the program. And one of my most favourite lessons to teach is a song called Church Song in one of the levels. And we start to, because we've by that stage learnt such an incredible basis of chord knowledge, we're able to start seeing those chords across 2 hands. And so we go through the whole song chord by chord by chord, not note by note by note, but chord by chord by chord, and we are able to recognise those chords across both hands. And so instead of having to remember, I don't know, say 97 individual notes, you're actually only having to remember a very reduced number of chords. And so it might be like 7 or 8 chords that you have to remember for an entire piece of music. So very, very powerful process. And like I say, chords is just one of the many tools that we use, but it is a really important one, and really great to be able to recognise it in your music. And so I couldn't see for looking when I was learning as a kid, because nobody really pointed out that that was 4 bars of a D minor 7 chord as opposed to 27 individual notes on the music. I was very busy just reading all of the dots off the page, and I just don't think our brain's designed to absorb that amount of information. And if we can chunk it up into smaller pieces and look for these chords or patterns or shapes or whatever the tool is that we happen to be using at the time to learn a particular song, then it's much more efficient. And I'm always so surprised at, once people have been through this process, the amount of pages, reams of pages that they're able to just sit down and decode and memorize, and they come into the studio and they play all of this music from memory. So that's really, really great. I just thought I would let you know that the next round of Music on Steroids, I've set another date, and it's not for several weeks, but it is the 10th of June. Wednesday morning, the 10th of June at 9:30 a.m. we'll be starting another round of Music on Steroids, and that's the 5-week program where we go through 144 of these chords, but you only have to remember 12 things. So again, really, really efficient way of processing music, so getting music into your fingers. If you are interested in that particular program, I have an extremely special offer for you over this weekend only, and I'll be telling you all about that in an introductory session tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 South Australian time. So I would love to see you there. I'll take you through a little bit of the program, play some of the music that we learn in the first 6 to 12 months, talk a little bit about the Music on Steroids program if you're interested in that. And can't wait to see you, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Take care for now. Bye-bye.